U7 Buy provides the most convenient, fastest, and safest way to upgrade your team with numerous positive reviews and verified by top creators from different countries with 24/7 online customer support. Before the end of October, all users who place an order for FC26 coins on U7 Buy for their first order of FC26 coins can enjoy a plus 10% coin bonus. Using my discount code Inception can get an additional 8% discount. Yeah, so super late review for this one, but we are going to try him out regardless. Now, I know that there's a specific thing that you guys were telling me where he can get the roll pluses for the center back position. The controller keeps disconnecting, man. Yeah, you could do the whole thing with the center back position where you can give him the rolls and whatnot, but I'm going to be real with you guys, man. Like, you can give him the rolls in the center back position, but the way that he looks like he'd make a good right back, to be honest. Like, I'd probably just give him a shadow anyways and use him there. But like, the thing is too is that he does have good rolls for the center back position. So a couple of trade-offs here and there. I think this SBC is like 500k. People were saying it was 500k. Icon player pick, yeah, 563k is pretty crazy. Yeah, so we're gonna try him out in both of the positions, right? We're just gonna switch between the two and kind of see what the vibes are with him. I'm trying out a new formation, so might as well see what the vibes are. But yeah, we'll see. You know, the way that I'm about to search for a match, the way that he's formatted is that his pace is in a good spot. He is controlled though; he's not a lengthy, so it's kind of like having like an upgraded version of a Koundé. Yeah, he does have good reactions, good composure, defense is there, physical you can increase as well, but you're not giving him like a quick step or anything like that, right? So he should just by default feel pretty quick when it comes to defensive capabilities. So yeah, we'll see how he plays. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna prefer him mainly as a right back over center back, but I just want to see what his defensive capabilities are like first.
Could be something happening for them now.
Oh, we got it though. Carlos Alberto gets the ball from the block there. It's good. Nice. It was a good initial through pass with Neto, actually. Oh, Carlos. He tried there. He tried. The intercept kind of taken over there. Position there for that. Oh, you need intercept in this game so badly. Crazy that people will force that pass even if you're marking it because they know it still works. Yeah, they always trying to go for that exact play, so gotta block it out. Thank you. Oh, Carlos does well there. There you go. That's the bottom. There we go. Oh, Carlos. There we go. That's the meta play they always want to go for, so. Have to watch that area. They always want to go for that, right?
Level from this.
Oh, Carlos, good stuff.
Lose the ball. Piece of defending.
Oh, I thought they were in there. Brilliant awareness.
Couldn't
Well
keep
positioned.
earlier. Jordi Alba. Now, who can he play it
Like that.
to pass? Now with Xavi. No let up here.
Nice challenge there.
Up, but no. Alert intervention. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. The cross is on,
Nice block there.
and the throw.
Very good block.
And unfortunately for him,
I'll take that.
worked his way. Well in there to tidy up. Graham Hansen. This could be the
Yep.
equaliser.
Super sluggish to like move these players when the game plays bad, but we got it.
Yeah, it's a very good strike, but not quite enough dip on it. Well, real excitement here. I say that because it's his long-awaited debut coming up. What should we be looking for?
Nice.
Well, they've needed something different, and he will certainly offer that because he's
I wish that was like more consistent. Like when you actually do a manual challenge, there's like magnetization to it.
noticed all those
De Jong. Quick counter could be on. And still pressing. That's
Oh, come on. Give
following the cross.
me that. Thank you.
Bit of risk there, but he's won the ball.
Leg round switch downwards.
Mona. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge.
Thank you.
And so, on to Carmona. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Okay, I think he got a touch to that actually.
Now with Mahrez. Oh, that's brilliant play. Takes aim.
I tried. I even tried to like hold that angle because I knew he was gonna go for the inside finesse.
On a Battier. An effective challenge. Loftus-Cheek.
I wish there was more possession based there.
Challenge.
They used to be in the beginning of the year.
This could be dangerous.
User. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Carlos Alberto SBC. So the SBC for this card is really cheap. It's like 500k. Can't really go wrong with that. As I was using this card in the game, guys, I think giving him the role pluses just for like general positioning on the pitch would definitely be very ideal to give him. Now, I know a lot of people, when they see cards like this, they usually just give them like an anchor chemistry style. Like that's the one that's always the most upvoted just because of the physical stats that he receives. But for me, because he's not a lengthy player, like for me, I just rather just have the shadow just because I want to be able to work with the acceleration being higher while being able to jockey into those anticipate challenges, into those crosses and whatnot. I think as an SBC, it's a very solid choice for sure. Whether or not you want to give him the center back roles from whatever thing it is that gives him the center back roles is a different situation because it'll really be based on personal preference, right? Because positioning wise, you do notice that when he doesn't have the roles, you kind of want it on him, to be honest with you. I definitely noticed that for sure. But I think if you give him the roles, it'll be perfectly fine. It's just like a more agile sort of center back to work with, right? It's very different compared to some of the other center backs that you have, because to be honest, when it comes to the main play styles of anticipate, intercept, jockey to work with both of those three, it's really nice. But like there's a lot of situations where when I was using him in the right back position, because of the relentless and because of the long ball stuff like that, I definitely enjoyed using him there as well, right? It was still a very, very solid thing to work with. Do I think it's as clear and obvious as people are making it out to be between him and Cafu? Maybe not, because I haven't tried out this card yet specifically for the right back position, right? But with Carlos Alberto, people have the choice of being able to use them between the two, right? I think for me, on a personal level, just from playing this game, I think I'm always going to prefer to use the more physical guys like Dan Burns or Dan Burn, right? This card right here. Big dude, has the intercept, still has the jockey, because the way that these guys defend in the game, it's like you feel that that real physical presence in the game, like when you're using a card like this there, right? But with Carlos Alberto, it's a different sort of card because his transition speed is quicker, right? But you're just working with a different sort of player in that area too. So if you want to go down this route too for the defensive positions, he would still be good. Do I personally prefer him at right back because of the play styles and stuff that he has? Yes. But I will say, guys, that a lot of the times, because this guy is really, really solid, you could just get like a team of the week Lorente and play him at right back, and he would still do a really solid job because the difference of stats between this and the rare gold is really good. And what's great about him is that he definitely is one of those players that has like those base mechanic stuff down, right? And what's great about this card is that he has a quick step to compensate for 95 acceleration with a 99 for sprint speed. So I'm telling you guys, like if you're looking for like cheaper alternatives to play in the right back position, this guy would be that player. Like he's really, really good there. So again, not super clear and obvious when it comes to both of the selections that you have, but did I enjoy his transition speed, his tackle animations? I did, right? But I just think that, again, depending on the sort of player that you are and what you personally want, I think for me, I always prefer to have more of a physical presence, the lengthy, the bigger guys in the middle to kind of block out certain situations. But like I said, he still did a really solid job. I will say that if you plan on using him at center back, it would be more ideal to make sure that you have the role pluses on him, because positioning wise, I can see it being unbalanced with the other player when he doesn't have it. So if you guys give him that and you're okay with working with a card that is more of a transitioning sort of player like a Koundé, then he'll do a pretty solid job for you, because the play styles that he was given, they're good enough to be able to do really well. I even had a time period where I was actually using him as a right center back for a 3-back formation. And honestly, that suited him really nicely. Like the way that he generally played on the pitch just made more sense, because he's kind of like a combination of like center back and right back, you know? So playing him there, he did really well, to be honest. Like he did very, very well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys for next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. I would really consider putting the roles on him for the center back, though, if you do end up doing that. If not, then I would probably recommend different center backs, because giving him the role pluses at this point in the game, I think would be important.